Hello everyone, I'm back with another video for you today with some more Lorcana content. This time I'm going to be playing what is actually probably the best aggro deck. I know I said green and amber was in the running for that title, but to be honest, if this can be counted as aggro, it's kind of mid-rangey because you're playing some higher cost cards in there as well. Things like the Stitches, which cost 6-7 mana, Tinkerbell. So you could argue this is more of a mid-rangey deck, but I would say this is still pretty aggressive. But yeah, as far as strength from an aggro deck goes, this is definitely one of, if not the strongest in that regard, I think. I was a little quick to jump on the amber-green train, although that's still a pretty competitive archetype as well. But regardless, what's this deck all about? So the idea is we're going to be running a whole new world. This is a really crazy card which allows you to get rid of both players' hands and redraw 7. You can also sing this because it's a song, so if you tap a 5-cost or more unit, then you get to play this out for free, and that can create some really, really powerful swings if you're able to have, a unit on the board that can sing that song, use that ability, and then still have mana available to then play a whole bunch of cards that you've just drawn with that whole new world. So we're using that in conjunction with the Lantern. 4 of. You're able to play these out early on in the game, and then they will continually help you to ramp out units, particularly after you play a whole new world. Fill your hand back up, you can still then use those lanterns and benefit from all of that extra ink value, essentially. So that's a very, very powerful combo, and that's basically the premise, simply put, is having these bigger, high-cost cards, things like the Tinkerbell, things like the Stitch, which can both be shifted on top of, the smaller Stitches, these smaller Tinkerbells, and that allows you to then tap those. Alternatively, you can always tap the Aerial as well, which counts as a singer that costs 5. So that's really powerful. Some versions of this are running even more songs to, get more value from Aerial, but here we're only going to be running the really powerful 5-cost songs in Grab Your Sword and A Whole New World. So we're going to be able to do board clear with Grab Your Sword, which is really, really strong against other aggro decks. We're going to just completely outvalue them with that. We're going to be able to get the Tinkerbell out shifted on top of the other Tinkerbell a lot of the time. This can be a really strong play on turn 4, dealing 1 damage to the board. If you then have the Tinkerbell untapped, you can even sing a song with it immediately. So that can be a really nice board clear on turn 4 if you have Grab Your Sword in hand. You can play the Tinkerbell and immediately just deal 3 damage to the opponent's board, which is really, really powerful for the early game. And then, yeah, we have just a lot of good mid-rangey cards alongside some lower cost units, which we're going to want to throw in, later on in the game, usually. Maybe we can play a Stitch or something early on, but we want to combo those with the Rockstar Stitch here, which is going to allow us to draw a lot of cards when we're playing those very low-cost units. We do also, of course, have Lilo plus Simba as a combo, which early game can just be very, very strong sometimes if the opponent doesn't answer it properly with like a Rafiki or whatever. And you've got other tools in there like the Rapunzel, the Hades, for more card draw, basically, just to keep the momentum going. Stitch, Surfer Stitch as well is good for card draw if you have some units on the board already. So this deck just keeps the momentum going. It just goes and goes and goes. Units on the board all over the place. Clears the opponent's board. It can struggle a little bit against bigger units. I find that the Sapphire Amber matchup can be quite tough for this deck because they often just ramp up and then they get a big body on the board, which can be difficult to deal with, and they're kind of questing faster than you sometimes, and it can get a little hectic. So that's a bit of a tough matchup, but most other matchups I think are very good for this deck. Even some of the control decks you can certainly beat if you don't have, terrible draw, if you get that whole new world going and you can swarm the board before they have time to use Be Prepared or something like that. So that's the deck. Very cool one. I know Moyen's been playing this. He's number 5 at the time of recording this on the Pixelborn ladder on the leaderboard. I've been climbing a bit myself, but yeah, let's do a bit more of that and jump into some games. All right, let's get into a game, see what we can do here. The mulligans are a little tricky for this deck. I'm not exactly sure what I should be doing, to be completely honest. I think that's quite a tough part. Hades definitely will want to go. I think I generally don't want to play stuff early on necessarily. I mean, it can be good too. A Whole New World I might want to keep. Maybe I'll just keep a one-of. Try to get rid of some of this later game stuff, I guess. The Stitch can be okay. Let's see what we can cook up here. Okay, the opponent's playing blue. They're on blue. I don't know the other color. I probably do want to get the early game out, especially with a whole new world. So we can play, you know, a Stitch. Have a bit of early presence on the board. And we'll try to just, I think, do an early whole new world, just sort of reset. Play some early game, draw the cards back up. Should be okay, I think. Okay, Bell. Okay, they're also Steel. That's a little troubling. Also Steel at the moment. I feel like it's a very popular color at the moment. Answers aggro so efficiently. I'm gonna just quest for now. I think I want to get rid of a Simba. Play a Simba. Just get early questing and try to head into a whole new world. If we can do that, would be nice. I've got a smash, that's fine. It's fine. This is pretty interesting. I kind of want to just... I think I'm going to not go for the Tinkerbell line because they don't have anything on the board. I think I'm going to go for the aerial approach. Whatever, this doesn't matter too much. And then we just do something like... Hopefully we draw an Inkable card and we can play Tinkerbell and Goons and then just simply re-roll the hand, I think is going to be the play. Okay, although Tinkerbell's a little scary. I'm going to go for the plan that I just described. I think it's really good. Just gives me value from, you know, playing out my whole hand, basically. Can keep the momentum up. Have the better board currently. They can, you know, do some nasty things here, but for the time being, hopefully we're okay. Double Lantern. Would have been nice a bit earlier, but it's okay. They're usually going to get beasted away anyway in this against Steel, so it's kind of whatever. Is this Tinkerbell going to do anything? Probably not. But we'll see. We can sing a song for free if the aerial lives. That's kind of nice. Oh, okay. Perfect. So this is getting cleared very easily if we want. The Tinkerbell. I could shift it out even if we want to do that. I think we do just want to play this. The value is just so, it's just so good. Killing two of the Grandmas. Does give them a lot of mana to use. There's sort of an argument not to kill them. Honestly, there's kind of an argument not to kill them. Which is pretty funny. Part of me wants to play Double Lantern here, actually. Very interesting. Part of me wants to play the Double Lantern, actually, unironically. I think I'm going to do it. And an aerial. I could still clear some stuff. I probably do want to clear this, at least. This stops them doing any kind of shifty nonsense. Aerial, I can definitely quest with this one. I think that's fine. Okay, I like this play a lot. We've got the lanterns developed, so this is going to make any future whole new world plays really powerful. sort of we can match the ramp of the opponent, hopefully. They're going to do a bit of sword action, I guess. Or Tinkerbell. Opponent has a lot of mana now, which is a little bit scary. But I've got a nice Stitch play coming up. Can draw cards, can go crazy. Let's do that now. This is a very solid play. I'll probably get rid of this Tinkerbell. I think we don't need that. I'm not going to play the goons. I think for now we're just chilling. We're just chilling. We'll just pass. We can play the mid-range game a little bit. I'm going to get Hades'd, which is a little painful. Sort of my big unit. Okay, the opponent's running out of cards. We need to sort of leverage that if possible. I kind of want to sing a song here. It seems correct to do so. Let's sing this song. And we can kill this with the Tinkerbell. I think that's the play. I guess I should have used the lanterns. Doesn't really matter too much. I'm not going to play Stitches here, I think. I'm just going to chill. Keep some cards around. Now the Hades is strong. It's pretty strong. Maybe I should have played the Stitch, to be honest. Certainly an argument to play the Stitch out to get the shift value. But it's okay, I mean... This way we can also just play the Stitch as like a card draw, so... It's kind of okay, I think. Let's go crazy with it! Here we go! Here we go! Ooh, a whole new world. Ooh. That's pretty tempting to use in some way, isn't it? Probably don't, to be honest, but... So much card draw already. Kind of going nuts. No quest. Don't really care if this unit dies. I mean, I kind of do. I'm anticipating they're just going to clear my board anyway. Maybe it's the doomer within me. I just feel like they're going to have a grab your sword play anyway, so... Apparently not. Let's get questing then. Rapunzel can be really strong here. They're actually going to start trading a little, okay. Guess they were afraid of all the potential output here. Oh wow, okay, we've got more stuff to do. Do we want to play another Stitch? Probably. The Rapunzel's also pretty tempting, to be honest. Kind of want to trade stuff off. I feel like I'm going to win the long game, potentially. With the board that I have developed. So I think I go here. Go Rapunzel this. Obviously we can lantern this out. Ooh. So Tinkerbell looks pretty good. We can keep one of our guys around. I mean, my board is getting really quite spooky at this stage. This is like getting a little out of hand, honestly. Use the goons to clear stuff. Kill those more threatening units. Yeah, I'll play the Lilo. Keep it coming. Keep the juices flowing. And we'll quest a bit. Okay. Fantastic. Sort of seem to be quite in control of the game at this point. Although, I mean, we don't have good ways to deal direct damage, so if, you know, if it ends up being a race, we just have to be the one with more quest value in order to win. It's kind of the only way. Belle has to die. That's just way too much. Way too much stuff there. We've got the Tinkerbell, so probably going to just use that If I kill this, we can then target the bell, presumably. What? Okay, I'm not sure. I guess that doesn't work. Apparently that interaction doesn't work. I thought it would. I thought it would. I'm going to play Rapunzel, certainly. Draw the cards. We're looking for more board damaging stuff. Yeah, I think Tinkerbell here is good. Lets me more efficiently kill the unit here. Obviously we want to play the Lilo as well. Wait, I could have actually played both Lilo and... I'm not using my lanterns! Oh dear. Okay, I guess we are now. This deck's just so crazy, man. I could even go a whole new world right now as well. Let's get questing. So we should be winning next turn. Look at all those units! What a wide board. Managed to control the blue. Can get scary, the blue matchup, because they can just quest a lot with the bells, you know, and you don't have direct removal for those. So it gets a little bit troubling sometimes, but we'll take a win there. Very nice. Let's play one more game, shall we? Okay, here we go. We're going first. We are going first. Now we could just go for the whole new world angle. I do like that with the lantern. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the grab your swords and just go for whole new world. Try to get that cooking. I think it's a strong angle. I think it's a strong line of play. It's a bit of a shame we drew two of them, but not to worry, I guess. A little bit of early questing as well. It's fine for us when we've got the whole new world. This gets, you know, get rid of that. The lantern on the board. This is a pretty good start, I think, all things considered. The Lilo, probably not going to do much. I might just want to throw it, you know, go sacrifice it for the two quest value. They're blue and amber, okay. Can be a little tricky this matchup. Potentially. Okay, some early game pressure. Very interesting. I'm just gonna get rid of the Rapunzel. I don't think we need it. I'm gonna take the quest. I mean, seems fine, right? Okay. Having a grab your sword here would actually have been quite nice. Maybe I should have kept one around. But I think it's okay. Okay, I want to find something that I can use here. I'm not sure about questing with this Lilo, honestly. That might have just been stupid, because they're not steel, are they? Yeah, that was pretty dumb. That was pretty dumb of me. But hey. Let's sing this song. And see what we get. Okay. Interesting. I think I want this on the board for the stitch. I think I want to try to protect my you know, my goods. And I think I'm chilling. I won't play these other cards for now. They can be used with the stitch next turn, perhaps. Pretty interesting spot. I'm a little scared of the aerial. Can sing some nasty songs, let it go and stuff. A little bit painful, tempo-wise. I might just be getting rushed down here, honestly. They are trading, which I think I'm happy to see. Particularly if I can find some AoE damage here. I mean, that's going to completely wreck the opponent's board, potentially. Okay, what do we got? Shift it. Shift it real good right now. Okay, another stitch. Perhaps another rock star. Okay, we didn't find AoE, which is a bit sad. I think I'm going to trade off here. Makes Let It Go a lot weaker. They can't really sing anymore. I think my board's pretty good, and now we can go with the, you know, stitch again next turn maybe. Keep the pressure going, keep the momentum. Depending on what the opponent gets up to here. Oh, they're actually leaving my stitch on the board, interesting. Hades is pretty strong here as well. There's the grab your sword. It's a bit late though. It's a little bit late. Let's do the Lilo. Just cycle through. Ooh. I need to use the lantern, right? As well. I'm gonna play this for sure. It's good. I think we go for some mana gen here. We can go for another whole new world play, potentially. The Hades could be good. Yeah, let's do Hades into Hades. Pretty balanced. Kill this. Make their trading a bit more awkward. Go for some questing. Cool. Feeling really good about this one. We should have it under control. This matchup can be scary. It depends. I think it just depends how it goes. Getting the whole new world early is really important, I guess. Okay, my Lilo actually lived through that as well, which is cool. Grab your sword's pretty solid here. Interesting. I want to get these lanterns down and I want to sing, but I don't quite have enough for all of that. Let's just develop the lanterns, go Hades. And a 1-drop, I guess. I'll trade like this. Triple Lantern should be really nutty when we do jam at the whole new world. Just don't even need the singer on board necessarily. And we'll go from there. It's kind of a bit sad that I don't have the singer. Rapunzel we don't care about, we're gonna whole new world that away anyway, so it's not really the end of the world. That's a lot of stuff. That makes me want to grab my sword real hard right now. I'm gonna grab my sword, I think. I think I'm gonna grab it real good, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab my sword here. Yeah, I kind of have to, right? It's just too strong. It's just way too strong in this spot. Kind of want to deal with this. I kind of do want to deal with this, but at the same time, I think questing is fine in this spot. They're probably going to want to trade themselves, right? Because we're ahead in the quest war. Oh, they have a Hades. Okay. Please play the Rapunzel, please. I mean, it's not great for me necessarily, but it's kind of okay. Oh, this whole new world's gonna kind of mess them up a bit, I think. It's gonna kind of mess them up a little bit. I'm not gonna play this Tinkerbell. It's not happening. A whole new world. Can deal 2 to their boards. Kind of strong, but I think we need to get some units on the board. We need some presence. Oh, I do like getting the Stitch out though. The Stitch is pretty nutty. This deck can do some really unfair things. Like, how are we turning that board into this board? It just makes no sense. I think I kill this. I kind of want to control them a bit here, right? I kind of want to sing the song. Yeah, I do want to sing the song. I do want to sing the song. I guess we want to play Simba first, for sure. Yeah, okay. The value. There you go. Okay, now what? You gonna draw more cards with your Rapunzels, good sir? Not sure that'll help. Belle is getting scary now, though. Belle can come in and kind of ruin me. Kind of mess me up. I'm kind of close to the quest victory, though. So, hopefully, we'll be okay. This deck's very interesting. It's hard to play, I think, as well. I think if you can mess up a lot with Amber Steel. A lot of potential there to throw. Okay, Hades is strong. Takes away my questing potential. I kind of need to deal with that Rapunzel, but you know, pretty easy to deal with. Could Hades into Hades, but I don't think we want to do that yet. I think I want a bit more of a stronger board in it. Draw some cards. Tinkerbells, pretty nice. I think at this point we need to just go in, right? We need to draw the Lilos. At least we need to draw one Lilo. I need as much questing as possible. I need to threaten the quest victory. I will kill this. It's kind of too much value not to. It's a very scary board. I mean, all these Lilos at this stage of the game, if you don't have board clear and their colors don't, it's very difficult to deal with. I have one more Lilo as well, which we can Hades. We can do Hades Chain as well, which is really kind of broken. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's a thing that's allowed to happen, but apparently is. The Stitch play is not very strong. I think it's way too slow for the opponent. I don't think I quite have lethal right now. I'm one off if they trade. But you know, that does mean they're trading. God, I love the lanterns. The lanterns are so good. Oh, we can grab the sword as well right now. That's so strong. These are always questing. I'll sing it. Got lots of stuff we can do here anyway, so... I could have gone Rapunzel as well. I'm not going to do the Hades chain. I think the game's wrapping up here, so I'll go for this. Just play my whole hand, literally. Oh my god. Good luck dealing with that, good sir. Oh, this deck is just nonsense sometimes, man. Just nonsense. That's a win. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Fun deck. Difficult to play. Can lose, but very fun, interesting. Kind of mid-rangey, I suppose. This is what mid-range looks like, maybe. Mid-rangey aggro. Well, subscribe as always for more videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.